From the Portland Sports Arena in Portland, Oregon, this is Championship Wrestling USA. Al Madril, what a fantastic card we've got tonight. But before we talk about that card, big news, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, beginning Saturday, July the 11th, Championship Wrestling USA from the Portland Sports Arena will be seen on Channel 32, KEBN, Channel 32. And they're going to see that, Al. They're going to see it twice every Saturday. Once at 10 a.m. and again at 5 p.m. on Channel 32. Now, you're still going to see us on your current cable systems that you see us on right now. So, Al Madril, we're going to be taking the entire Northwest by storm. And I'm telling you, are they ever going to be seeing a ton of professional action wrestling?
That's very true there, Cost. But tonight, what I want to see, and I don't think it's going to be on television, but it's the I Quit match with John Rambo and Bart Sawyer.
Whoa, that is going to... I can understand. If they choose not to have that on TV tonight, I can certainly understand why. Very dangerous match anyway. But when you got the likes of Rambo and Bart Sawyer together, and you know what's been going on between those two guys lately.
Well, I can understand that, Cost, because I've heard Sawyer screaming and crying a lot, and it's better that that match isn't on TV, because once he starts hollering, I quit, I quit. You see how piercing that sounds? That's the way he's going to sound.
Oh, it just sounds piercing from you, Madril. I doubt that we're going to hear that from Bart Sawyer. Also tonight, a grudge rematch, Don Harris against C.W. Bergstrom. Again, we talk about no love lost between these two men, and a feud and a riot that's been going on over the past few weeks, not just here in the sports arena, but all over the Northwest, wherever we go. Those two guys have really had it in for each other.
Well, that's right. You know, since this CW's been back from the hospital, he's bigger, he's better, except something happened to his hair. I don't understand that color change.
Hey, something happened to his entire attitude, and it's all for the better, unless you happen to be Don Harris. Also tonight, you're going to see in action Sumito, the Wild Samoan. You're going to see Damian Knight. Woo, man, I tell you, something else. You're also going to see Mike Winter and Jesse Barr in action tonight. We're going to have some very special pro wrestling action for you, and a lot of surprises and all the action. And we'll be back with everything right after this. Don't you dare go away. Splendor. You call that splendor? Winner. Oh, this should be a dandy. Our referee for tonight, Moondog Moretti.
I can't believe this Mike Winter's out there right now. I can't believe Mike Winter's out there right now. He's going around acting like he's the greatest and the latest and the baddest, but he ain't that tough.
Ladies and gentlemen, this match is one fall with a 10-minute time limit. Introducing in the red corner, from Hell's Kitchen, New York, weighing in at 256 pounds, Damian Knight. His opponent in the blue corner makes his home in Culpeper, Virginia. He weighs 243 pounds, Mike Winter.
Always a fan favorite, Mike Winter. And again, we mentioned the referee tonight, Moondog Moretti. He did a very good job last Saturday night right here at the Portland Sports Arena. And look at that, Damian Knight from Hell's Kitchen, New York.
Ralph, I don't think I've ever seen anybody as wild as Damian Knight. I mean, he just is something to behold. But you know what, Cost? I heard all the girls are going gaga over him.
Over Damian Knight?
Yes.
Uh-huh. What kind of girls are these? Well, as we saw last Saturday night, this Damian Knight is nobody to take lightly. The man came in here, and as different as he looks, he does have a different wrestling style, but it's very, very effective. once again, you can see the lights really bothering Damian Knight.
That's right. I don't know whether it's the pinkish in his eyes that's doing it, Koss. I'm not for sure, but I know it bothers him.
It really does. Nice move by Mike Winter. What a fantastic day in the Pacific Northwest. A little on the hot side, around 114,000 degrees, but what the heck, we're here. Decent crowd here at the Sports Arena. Bell time is 8:30 every Saturday night. Hey, nothing has changed. We're still here every Saturday night. Bring the family, your friends. Come on, look, a couple of elite frogs. Oh, kick off by Mike Winter.
Reverse monkey flip there by Mike Winter, Koss, and Damian's going to take a little walk there.
Yes, he is. Kind of shake that off of there. Take out the cobwebs. And the crowd getting on Damian.
Now, Koss, when did you say that we're going to start on this Channel 32?
Channel 32, KEBN, on Saturday, July the 11th.
But we'll also be on cable, right?
We're still going to be on cable, right?
We want to make sure.
We're going to be on the cable station that you're watching right now. And we thank these cable stations for carrying Championship Wrestling USA.
You're doing a great job, Koss. Great job.
Fantastic job. And we certainly thank the folks at KEBN Channel 32 for...
So that means that the people will be able to watch me on two different stations. Is that what you're saying, Koss? Isn't that great? Aren't they lucky?
Yeah. Well, they're tired of watching you at a gas station, so now they can see on cable, they can see on UHF. I think that maybe is what Damian Knight is. He looks kind of UHF to me, ultra high.
I will write that down, Koss.
Frequency.
I'll be sure to tell him.
Oh, sure. You're writing all this stuff down again. There we go. End of the rope. Going for a...
that was a good move by Damian there, Koss. He reversed it, he stopped it, he blocked it.
Look at that move by Mike Winter. Now there was a Rookie of the Year move. Veteran style. Okay, Mike Winter has really, really improved this past year that he's been here at the Portland Sports Arena and wrestling throughout the Northwest.
Well, it hates me to say it, Koss, but I have to agree with you.
But, you know, I don't think that I have seen as much improvement as we've seen over the past 3 weeks. Remember, you know, when those Japanese wrestlers came in from Tokyo, and they wrestled Mike, I don't know, they must have taught him something, because his attitude has changed, his style has changed a little bit.
Well, you know, Winter did have a screw loose, Koss, and maybe they just tightened it up.
He didn't have a screw loose. What are you talking about?
But he's got his hands full right now with no Japanese, with the Damian Knight, Omen 2.
Yeah, well.
Look at that.
Okay.
A suplex there. This could be it for Winter, Koss.
I doubt that. He got it down. But
oh, that was close, Koss. You have to admit it.
was. Mike Winter got that left shoulder up just in the nick of time.
There's a knee in the back, Koss.
Damian Knight really putting it to Mike Winter right now. This is our first match. Don't you dare go away. We have got every match tonight you would think is a main event. And we got it all right here.
Oh, big knee in the back, Koss. Did you see that? I felt that up here.
Yeah, you can hear it.
Again, Koss.
Mike Winter, you can hear him, I think, outside the arena. As Damian Knight just crashes that knee right into the back, the small of the back of Mike Winter. And Winter, hey, now there's a good move again by Mike Winter as he found himself in a bad position, and he turned the tables on Damian Knight. Into the rope. Damian Knight comes off those ropes. He laid again another knee into the midsection of Mike Winter.
You see that, Koss? Winter was going for a back drop. He telegraphed the move, and Damian saw it coming and kicked him. Good move by Damian.
Well, that was a good move by the man from Hell's Kitchen, New York. That was not, however, choking Mike Winter across that top rope. There's no need for that.
Oh, a big elbow there in the gut by Winter. Damian comes right back, Koss.
Hey, he's a tough hombre.
Hey, you're from Hell's Kitchen, you would too.
Well,
you're from there, but not from the kitchen.
Well, I understand that's where you eat. Driving the knee, the foot, the boot.
Oh, Winter's taking a beating, Koss.
He is. He's got to be hurting.
And I'm loving every minute.
I know you are. Winter comes back with a boot of his own.
Yep.
There we go.
Oh, did you see that cross? Big knee. Woo, down went Damien.
Detached head from neck.
Oh.
And Damian Knight. Into the ropes goes Damian.
Big elbow cross.
Oh, Mike Winter's got it going now. The crowd responding and gets that adrenaline flowing of Mike Winter.
Big body slam there. Let's see what he does.
He's going to drop that elbow on the mat.
Damien was smart enough to move, Koss.
But Damien is being bothered by those lights out there. I don't know if he saw that coming or not, but Mike Winter on the offensive again, working on that left arm.
Big clothesline by Winter.
He stretched that left arm out and then clothesline Damian Knight. Knight went down hard and fast. There goes the whip, and this turnbuckle goes Knight. There goes Winter.
Oh, that was another good move by Damien there. He saw Winter coming. See, Koss, when you telegraph your moves too much, your opponent can see what's happening and beat you to the punch.
Well, there's no doubt about it. Mike Winter set a Western Union right in there, and Damian Knight intercepted it into the ropes.
Whoa! He could have knocked his head off there, Koss.
He kind of sideswiped him, and Winter went down.
Again. No, not that time. Oh!
Right up there.
He's going to have a knot on that head, Koss.
Oh, backslide. Mike Winter with a backslide.
And he got him, Koss. I don't believe it.
Got him. Another good move. I tell you, both these wrestlers had a good match. Good moves by both men. Damian Knight, a little upset now. He said
there was no trunk pull, was there, Koss? I'm not sure.
There wasn't any trunk pull.
I want to make sure.
And Mike Winter, tremendous backslide victory over Damian Knight by Mike Winter. We will be back with more, lots more, from the House of Action right after this. Bart Sawyer, I've got to ask you tonight, you've got John Rambo in an I Quit match. Do you even know what the words I Quit mean?
You know, Don Cross, I had to look the words I quit up in the dictionary. You know, John Rambo, it's in that building where they keep all the big books. They call it a library, if you can read, dude. It says, I quit. And right next to it, it says, a term used often by a wrestler called John Rambo. I had your picture right there, dude. It says you should be practicing saying, I quit. He's probably sitting in the dressing room right now going, I quit, I quit, I quit. Because that's what's going to happen, John Rambo. You've jumped me from behind. You've kicked me in the back. I've been nothing but straightforward. I've come at you time and time again, and every time I pinned you 1, 2, 3. Well, this time, there's going to be no hesitation. There's going to be no aftermath. You're going to say, I quit. It's all going to be over, and we can all get on with our lives. Of course, judging by the looks of you, dude, you ain't got much of a life. If everything you do has to come down to jumping somebody from behind, hitting them in the back, stabbing them in the back, just like you did to people in the Northwest. We got here at the same time, dude. These people took you to their heart. They wanted to love you, man, and you turned your back on them. You said you don't need them. Well, I'll tell you right now, dude, I need each and every one of these people out here. They ain't going to let me down, and I'll tell you, I ain't going to let them down. I'm going to let you hear it right now. I quit. You'll never hear those words from my mouth, John Rambo. Never, never, never. As long as these people are here, as long as the Portland Sports Arena is standing, I ain't never going to say I quit, and not to the like of you.
All right, coming up in a little bit, the I Quit match, Bart and Rambo. Mark it down, Longview, Washington, the Cowlitz County Fairgrounds, Monday, the 29th of June. Oh, Mike Winter, you got that wild man from Samoa.
But he's in the wild and craziest town on the West Coast, Longview, Washington, and everybody around here knows that I don't get beat in Longview. Those people get behind me, they scream All American, they wave that flag. I can't be beat there. Samito, you wild, yeah, you're a wild guy, you've come all the way across here, you're going to this and that. Brother, I've gone back to my roots, and I know 1,000 holes I'm going to put you in and turn you every way but loose. I tell you what, you just can't beat me in that town. You don't know what you stepped into. You come out here, and the bottom line to that's going to be 1, 2, 3. In Longview, my kind of town.
All right, you got Mike Winter's word on that one. Longview, don't miss this one. Monday, the 29th of June at the Fairgrounds. Be there for all the action, and it starts at 7:45.
Well, I don't know about you, John Rambo, but I was up here, and I heard Sawyer up here saying what he's going to do to you and that he's no quitter.
Bart Sawyer, I'm going to say 2 words. It ain't I quit. It's shut up. You stupid little idiot. You run around with half a body. You're a half-wit with half a mind. That's why you had to go to the library to look up what I quit means. Only an idiot like you would have to look it up in the dictionary. Now, the only other thing that really irritates me is tonight's match is not going to be on TV. All you people out there aren't going to get the chance to see me put a whooping on this little idiot and make him say, I quit.
That's coming up real soon, but you won't see it on TV. You got to be here. We'll be back in a minute.
Oh, yeah, I do. They're going to Jesse Barr's.
Ladies and gentlemen, these 2 wrestlers have been training with Jesse Barr, and this will be a semi-pro match, 1 fall with an 8-minute time limit. Introducing in the blue corner from Coos Bay, weighs 210 pounds, Dan Sharp. His opponent in the red corner weighs 225 pounds, from Portland, Jim Pope.
Training school over here on Interstate at the Pavilion.
Well, you know, Costa, we haven't mentioned yet what I just found out is the 4th of July.
Oh, tell me.
Yes, the 4th of July. You were talking about the Pavilion where they're learning how to wrestle. Well, last 4th of July, they had one of the biggest shows there at Extravaganza Cost outdoors, but this year it's even going to be bigger.
Whoa!
Even bigger. They're going to have live bands there. They're going to have all the food you can eat, all the drinks you can have, and people bringing their cars, come in, park their car there, and they can see the fireworks afterwards.
Wow! So they got fireworks in the ring, and then they got fireworks in the sky.
That's right. Because, you know, people always complain they have no place to park. Well, they can pull the car right in the pavilion there, and they can watch the fireworks all night long.
I'll tell you what, you're going to want to mark this down, tell all your friends about this one, July 4th, the place to be. Yeah.
Starts at 7 p.m.
7 o'clock. Be there at 7 p.m. Now, don't forget, mark it down, 7 p.m. at the Pavilion, and that's right on Interstate. Well, I think everybody knows where Jubitz is. It's pretty close to Jubitz right there. So the Interstate Pavilion.
We probably won't have any wrestling here Saturday night. It will be there at the Pavilion,
Right. Everything will be there.
Their tickets will be...
Right. If you've got a ringside tickets here at the Sports Arena, those same ringside tickets will be good at the Pavilion on the 4th of July. Now,
big fireworks show, big extravaganza. Like I said, there's going to be 2 live bands there. There's going to be a rock band and a country band.
Wow. All right, that place is going to be rocking, and then it's going to be rolling. I'll give you the exact address. It's 1225 North Marine Drive. They call it the Interstate Pavilion, 1225 North Marine Drive. And if you want more information on this, you can call area code 503-283-6993. 283-6993.
You think, cost for one price, I mean, they can get into the place, watch the greatest wrestling matches in the world, and sit back and watch the fireworks afterwards.
Oh, man. I tell you, and there's plenty of fireworks to see from that vantage point. I mean, you can look across the river. You can, I mean, you know what goes on over at that Fort Vancouver fireworks thing. And, I don't know, maybe Sandy will have some of his own.
Why, he might. I mean, I know there'll be some in the ring, that's for sure. Big extravaganza. I'm excited because I love it there. Great food cost, like I said, all the drinks you can have. And see the fireworks starts at 7 p.m. Big extravaganza, 2 live bands. I might even have to sing, cost. You know, you never know.
Oh, please don't. Please. We want the crowd to show up, huh? We want everybody there.
Well, they're going to have a rock band, and they're going to have a country band also, cost.
All right.
And if we have any luck, we might get Lawrence Welk for you.
Well, hey, listen, we've seen the rock band, we've seen the country band, and in the ring before, we've seen you with contraband. So, you know, we've got it all right here in the Northwest. And if it's not at the House of Action, the Portland Sports Arena, then it's over at Sandy Bar's Interstate Pavilion. Wow, what a 4th of July.
That's going to be good. But right now, this semi-pro match seems to be doing pretty good here, Koff.
Hey, these guys are looking pretty darn good. Whoa, look at that. A back body drop by Jim Pope on Dan Sharp. And sure, these guys have got a ways to go, but, man, they're learning, and they're learning fast.
Well, that's true, you know, and I don't care for Jesse Barr that much, but I do have to say, Koss, I remember that he was an amateur champion, Jesse Barr was. He had a lot of titles, a lot of belts, a lot of trophies that I've seen him have. So these boys out here are getting trained, I hate saying this, but by one of the best in the professional wrestling business today.
I know that hurt you to say that.
I can't stand saying that. Believe me, it irks me.
Well, I've seen that school of his, and it's very, very impressive.
Wow, there's a monkey flip there, Koff.
You learn all the... Of course, all he can do is he can teach you, and he teaches you the moves, and I don't know if he can teach you the pain, because there's a lot of pain involved in this.
Look out!
Drop kick. Whoa! Into the ropes goes Jim Pope. I tell you, these two guys have been going at it since the opening bell. This is the one fall to a TV time limit. Oh, do you see that? He caught Dan Sharp right in the face.
Yeah, around the face and the chin there area, Koff. He's down. He's hurting from that. Look at that.
That was a hard drop kick, and he is hurting. Man,
right in the chin. Look at that.
Check and see if that chin's still there.
It's a rough, tough business, Koff. You know, now a lot of guys think they can just get off the street and get right in the business. You can't do that. You got to be trained by professionals and learn what you're doing, Koff.
Well,
it's a hard road, believe me.
I saw a guy one time who thought he could just come in off the street, and he had a lot of amateur background, and he had what he thought were some pretty good credentials, and he jumped in that ring, and they carried him out.
That's very true.
Very, very dangerous, and you don't ever want to think that you know more than you do with a sport like professional wrestling, because you can get hurt real bad real fast. And these men have been training for some time now over at Jesse Barr's. And looks like Dan Sharp's got he had a pretty good...
nice little move by them. Little tip up there, Koff.
Yeah. A good move by Dan Sharp. I think a sharp move by Dan.
Sharp move, Koff.
Yes, yeah. And now maybe Jim needs to see the Pope. I have no idea. All right, I promise not to do any more of those. I can't wait for that I Quit match between John Rambo and Bart Sawyer tonight. And, you know, that grudge rematch that we're going to have tonight, C.W. Bergstrom and Don Harris. Whoa. They've been chasing each other all over the Northwest in all these towns that you guys have been going into.
Well, that's true, Koss, you know, because they put CW in the hospital. Oh, there's a suplex right there, Koss. This might do it.
Man, that's a tough suplex by...
Got one shoulder up, Koss.
You know, neither one of these guys wants to lose. They didn't come out here to be on TV and lose. They're doing everything they can, to get the pin or to avoid the pin. Now, you were talking about Don Harrison, C.W. Bergstrom, and that feud that's been brewing.
Well, that's right. You know, there was the Harris boys that put C.W. in the hospital, put him out of wrestling for a while, and now he's come back, a whole different guy, a different style of wrestling. He's bigger, he's trained harder, and so he's up in the top ranks there with the twin brothers.
Well, I don't know what happened to C.W. in the hospital, other than the fact that he certainly did recuperate. They put him back together. But, man, they put back together a different man, because C.W. Bergstrom has come back from the hospital. A lot of therapy, a lot of rehabilitation. But, man, the guy must have worked out every single day, because he has come back with a vengeance, and it's coming to a head tonight.
Speaking of head, what happened to his hair, Koss? How did that color change?
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it had something to do with the injury that just... I don't know, upset the metabolism or something in his body.
Or maybe it could be that nurse Lady Clairol. That might be it, too.
Oh, no. Well.
That's another good move, Koss. Oh, you got the shoulder up again.
These guys. Well, it's over. It's over now. It's over now. Both men well matched, battling to a draw, and the crowd loves this. Yeah, they're giving him a nice hand. Good sportsmanship.
I thought Sharp was ahead on points, though, Koss.
Well, it's hard to tell. I dropped my score sheet on the floor there. But Dan Sharp and Jim Pope battling to a draw in our semi-pro match here tonight. We'll be right back with more pro wrestling right after this.
That's right. Before I talk to one of the Bruise brothers, I want you people at home and here at the arena to listen to what I have to say. Now, the 4th of July, there's going to be a big extravaganza at the Pavilion. We're not going to be here Saturday, the 4th of July. We're going to be at the Pavilion. There's going to be wrestling matches there. It's going to start at 7 p.m. They're going to have live bands. And after the matches, you can park your car in the Pavilion itself and watch the fireworks. Now, don't forget that 4th of July, big extravaganza starts at 7 p.m., and you people here that have ringside tickets, those will be honored at the same place, just the same as in the Pavilion, the same way. If you have ringside here, you have those same tickets there. 7 p.m., 2 big live bands. Now, I know you're going to be at that 4th of July special, brother, big extravaganza, but right now you got your hands full with that blonde Madonna look-alike, C.W. Bergstrom.
You know, Al Madrill, C.W. is scheduled to wrestle my brother tonight. But, being the coward that he is, he took a chair to him in Longview. My brother's got a concussion, and I will say this, he took a chair to the back of his head. You ain't got the guts to hit the man square on, boy. Well, I'm going to tell you right now, you got to face me tonight, and I'm going to show you what it's all about, C.W. I'm going to beat you 1, 2, 3 in the middle of that ring. But not only that, I'm going to hurt you. I'm going to hurt you bad, and then I'm going to hurt you some more. Because I guarantee you, you people ain't going to see him get up and walk to the back. When I get done with you, boy, you're going to be laying there like some kind of little kid having somebody haul your big, blonde, coward-looking butt to the back.
Fireworks starting early, baby. They're starting tonight. We'll see you in a minute.
Monday the 29th in Longview, Washington is the Cowlitz County Fairgrounds. John Rambo, I don't know what you're laughing about. because you've got Jesse Barr.
That's right. The promoter's son. Sandy Barr's son, Jesse Barr. On the 29th, Jesse Barr. That means the day after the 28th, the 29th, you be in Longview. I'm going to give you the whooping of your life. I don't care if your daddy's the promoter. I don't care what you think you can get away with in that wrestling ring. Just because your daddy writes the contracts up and puts down the rules he wants to put in that contract. Jesse Barr, when I get you in Longview, it ain't going to matter that your daddy's the promoter. Nothing's going to matter. The only thing that matters is I'm going to walk back to the dressing room like always, and you're going to lay there.
Let's find out. Monday the 29th, Longview. C.W. Bergstrom, this feud that you've been having with the Bruise Brothers is coming to a head tonight. You have got Don Harris in a tremendous, I don't know, it's a kind of a rematch, grudge match tonight. And, man, I'll tell you, after everything they've done to you, I know that you've got a lot of scores to settle, and I think you got your score sheet out.
I got a lot of scores to settle, Don. I'll tell you what. I think old Donnie got his facts screwed up. I didn't hit anybody in the back of the head with a chair. I hit it straight on, and he was looking at me when I nailed him with it. I'll tell you what, Don Harris, you're up here shooting your mouth off. What are you going to do to me? Well, I'll tell you what. It's one thing to talk about it, and it's another thing to get the job done. At least it didn't take two of me to put your brother out.
Well, that's another thing that's been going on throughout the entire Northwest. It's always somebody interfering, always somebody coming in with a friend or a brother.
That's right. New rules, Don. New rules. Folks, this match is one fall with a 10-minute time limit. Introducing in the blue corner from the Isle of Manua in the Samoan Islands. He weighs 276 pounds. The Mad Samoan, Samuto. His opponent in the red corner makes his home in Portland. Weighs 265 pounds. Jesse Barr.
Sumito, the Wild Samoan, and Jesse, the Wild Barr. I tell you, this thing is going to be an exciting match, Al Madril. It really is.
Well, I tell you, Koss, you know, like we mentioned it the first time he was here, maybe some people did not know, but Sumito, his great-great-great-grandmother was the last queen, his grandfather was the last king of Samoa. And that's why he's got those tattoos all over his body. He is a prince.
Yes, that is a symbol. I tell you, that had to be a very painful symbol because I heard him talking about they're using some kind of bones or something.
It was a shark tooth that they did. Is that
right?
A shark tooth. Woo. Can you imagine that? But it proves how powerful he is, how strong this man is, how tough this man is. I mean, if he can take that kind of pain.
Oh. Well, he deserves to be royalty. But what you're seeing out there is Samoan royalty. And but he's going to have his hands full with Jesse Barr. This should and is certainly a good match. We saw the Wild Samoan make his debut at the Portland Sports Arena last Saturday night. And you're going to see a lot of new faces. You're going to see a lot of new wrestlers coming in to the Northwest and to the Portland Sports Arena. I'm telling you, every week the excitement builds.
That's right, Koss. Like we said earlier, they are bringing wrestlers from all over the world. They had the boys here from Japan a couple of weeks back. Now they got somebody here from Samoa. They're going to all the islands. They're going to Japan. They're going to different places. Mexico. They're going to bring in stars from all over the world, Koss. The wrestling's going to get bigger and better. And now that we're moving on to Channel 32, not only the cable channel, but on the UHF channel, wrestling's going to get bigger and better, Koss.
Oh, yeah. This truly is going to be an international alliance that they're putting together. The Championship Wrestling USA, of course, is ours, and it represents the United States. And now they're putting together Championship Wrestling International, International Alliance. And they're negotiating with Germany now to bring some of Germany's finest pro wrestlers. Never mind. But it's going to be, I'll tell you, we're talking about a lot of excitement coming up in the next few weeks and months. By the way, we were talking earlier about that 4th of July outdoor extravaganza, the open air extravaganza at the Pavilion, Interstate Pavilion. You know, you can get your tickets for our matches, whether they be here at the Portland Sports Arena or at the Interstate Pavilion on the 4th of July at Tito's Gym in Beaverton. Tito's Gym in Beaverton selling the tickets.
That's right. I go there all the time, Cos, and it's a beautiful gym.
Yeah, you should try working out, though. I know, you just kind of walk around and...
Okay, Cos.
Yeah, grab the water.
I'll write that down, too.
Oh, boy. Oh, 2 count on Jesse Barr. Jesse kicks out. They don't call this guy the Wild Samoan for nothing. He can explode and explode. Now, look at those kicks. Those are more painful than just a regular kick by a pro wrestler, because this man, he's not wearing any shoes.
That's right. You can feel those bones of those feet, Cos, and believe me, they hurt. I mean, you know what it's like. I'm sure you've been kicked around a few times.
Well, his feet are tougher than any wrestling boots or shoes.
Well, that's true, Cos. You know, the matches here on Saturday nights are getting bigger and better. They're getting more exciting, but I can't wait for that big 4th of July special. Like I said, Cos, we're going to have 2 live bands there. That's going to be fun. 1 rock band and 1 country band. Starts at 7 p.m.
We could have dueling bands for that.
That's right. The fireworks are going to be in the ring and out of the ring after the matches.
I tell you, it's a great spot to not only see pro wrestling, but what a vantage point you're going to have for the fireworks as they fill the skies from Vancouver and Portland.
That's right. Outdoors. I like outdoor shows, Cos. I just love it. It's great out there.
And to the turnbuckle goes Jesse Barr. A hard smash by Samito, the Wild Samoan. And he sets him up, flying mare, and oh man, he's got the old wheelbarrow move on. That's got to be tremendously painful.
That's right. This Samoan knows a lot of holds. He's been trained by the best, Cos. And he's in there, of course, with Jesse Barr, who is
one of the best. He is.
I'm glad you said that.
He is one of the best.
I tried to say it, but it didn't come out.
If you could have, it would have, and that's what it would have said. One of the best. Jesse Barr, certainly, whether you've known him as Jesse Barr or Jimmy Jack Funk, he has been around the world a number of times and made his mark in the world of professional wrestling. Oh, man, and now Samito making his mark on Jesse. Wow, that was a little different headbutt. Oh!
Did you see that reverse by Jesse Barr?
Yes, what a move by Jesse
I've never seen that before, Cos.
I haven't either. That is a reverse drop kick.
Oh! Right to the gut there, but Samito comes back, Cos. Did you hear that kick, Cos? Holy
I heard a rib break.
Oh,
wow. I heard it all, starting with the reverse drop kick, and then Samito coming back with some tremendous kicks of his own. But Jesse's hurting right now.
What a kick that was, Cos.
Oh, that was tremendous by both wrestlers. And there's another good move
by Jesse, though.
Hey, Jesse Barr teaches this stuff, and he certainly knows how to deliver. Big elbow by Samito, and an elbow by Jesse Barr. Forearm smash. This is forearm smashes and elbows, feet. Here comes, and then headbutt. And Samito's got it.
That's it for Jesse. Oh, almost, Cos.
Samito has an unorthodox headbutt, but it's very effective. Very effective. By the man from the Samoan Island.
Side suplex there, Cos. It could be it for Jesse.
1, 2, and...
Oh, almost 3, Cos.
Jesse kicks out.
I think Samito thought it was 3, Cos.
Well, I think he went over and he yelled something at referee Moondog Moretti that, hey, count a little faster, something like that. Jesse has not, he's gotten some good kicks in there, but he just hasn't really been able to get this thing going and keep it going. Just when he gets up and going like that, Samito comes back with a series of headbutts or elbow smashes or feet.
Whoa, big slam there, Koss.
Now where's he going?
Now,
Tomito coming off.
big dive, but Jesse brought up his legs, Koss. That'll knock the wind out of you.
He wasn't ready for that. Tomito went back to the
He is hurting, Koss.
And he was ready to just belly flop right on Jesse Barr, and he belly flopped on Jesse's knees. That took the wind right out of him.
Oh, did you hear that, Koss?
You could hear it outside.
Another big chop, Koss. Wow. Now a kick.
Jesse Barr now getting something going. Into the ropes goes Tomito.
Big backdrop, Koss. Roll.
Baby, look out. Look out. Into the ropes goes Tomito again. Coming off the rope.
Oh, what a close,
Tremendous clothesline by
knocked his
Jesse
head
Barr.
off. Oh, I can't believe that. There's a leg drop over. This might be it for Tomito.
That leg drop was right across the part of the forehead of Tomito.
Uh-oh.
And
Time for a suplex here, Koss.
yeah, but
Oh, he got it.
Tomito was trying to block it.
Yep, this
But
could be
Jesse
it.
still got it. 1, 2.
Got his foot on the rope there, Koss.
Hey, this Tomito is good. He is
Tough,
good.
Koss. It's going to take more than that to hold him down and beat him. Oh, did you see that form by Jesse?
You can hear those smashes clear across the ring.
Oh, right in the face
arena.
there, Koss. Oh, what a
Another-
big chop.
Another hard chop. Another hard chop. And a headbutt. Another series of headbutts delivered by Tomito.
Oh, there's a kick by Jesse. Another kick by Jesse. This match is going back and forth,
Tooth
Koss.
and nail. Tooth and nail.
Oh, did you hear that chop?
Woo. Man, I tell you, this is...
Oh, they're going tooth and nail here, Koss.
Yeah,
There's a chop by Tomito.
This is
Look at this.
like a chopping center in here. Just a tremendous... Another forearm smash by Tomito as Jesse Barr has collapsed into the turnbuckle. Comes back again.
Jesse coming back. Look at that big forearm, Koss.
Wow, what an elbow smash that was. It was kind of a forearm elbow smash by Jesse.
Oh, right in the face that went.
Oh.
This could be it, Koss.
He's going for the...
Oh, foot on the rope again.
Tomito knows where he is. He's got that presence of mind, and he puts the foot over the bottom rope. Another hard elbow smash across the back of the neck. Tomito comes back with a hard couple of smashes of his own. Another headbutt across the back.
That lower back is so sensitive there, Koss.
Jesse Barr.
He knows that, too. He knows those pressure points.
And now another tremendous
chop.
shot.
Oh, what a sight. Kick by Jesse Barr. You see that?
We're seeing moves here right now, El Madril, that I've never seen before.
Big drop kick, Koss.
And Tomito, the wild Samoan, I'll tell you that took the Samoan air right out of him. Now there are forearm smash.
Oh, did you hear that? They're still going at it, Koss, and the bell's
I
ringing.
don't know if we're going to be able to get these guys to stop. We may need some help in here. We may need security.
They're street fighting now, Koss. It's not wrestling no
Oh,
more.
no. They're just going. They're not going to stop. The bell has rung. This match is over. But not as far as
Tomito won't give up either, Koss.
Look at the fire in his eyes. Look at the fire in his eyes. It's like a Samoan volcano erupting.
Well, tell him you said that, Koss.
No, it's just it's the fire.
You're telling me it's full of lava, right?
No, for crying out loud. Stop that. Oh, what an exciting match we have just witnessed at the Portland
What a
Sports
great
Arena.
match, Koss. This is only the beginning. There's fireworks starting early now, Koss.
Let's keep it here for just another second to see if we do have another eruption.
They're both wanting to get at each other's throat again, Koss.
They don't want to stop right now, but they're going to have to. We don't have all night, time-wise. Whoa, hey, the Samoan throwing chairs around now. We'll be back with more action from the House of Action after these words. Jesse Barr, the way you and Tomito, the wild Samoan, were going at it out there, I thought the 4th of July had arrived a little early.
You know, there's a lot of things going on around here, and it's bringing wrestlers like this to the Northwest. You know, they're signing international contracts with Japan, Korea, Samoa, Mexico, Puerto Rico. There's going to be guys coming in all over the place. So I want to make sure I'm in shape. And it's matches like that that's going to get you in shape, believe me.
Oh, my goodness. And I know that this is just the beginning, and I know that's just a sample of what we're going to see at the Interstate Pavilion on the 4th of July.
Oh, yeah, you know, it's going to be on the 4th of July. They're going to have rock and roll bands. I heard they're going to get Diamond Edge down there. They're going to have a country band. They're going to have a spectacular wrestling match. And then to top it all off, it's right there on the river, right across from Fort Vancouver, so you can't get a better seat for the fireworks.
Hey, listen, fireworks in the ring, fireworks in the sky. And you're right. What a vantage point to see. Probably the Fort Vancouver fireworks is the most spectacular on the West Coast.
And you know, the way this weather is today, the 4th of July is going to be one big party. Lots to hear, lots to eat and drink, and plenty to see.
Oh, and another reminder that if you've got ringside tickets here at the Portland Sports Arena, those same ringside tickets will work for you over at the Interstate Pavilion on the 4th. Isn't that right?
Yeah, and I want to tell that Sumito a chance. You know, it was rough and tough in there, but anytime you want a piece of Jesse Barr, all you got to do is call.
Oh, I think he'll be on the phone right away. What action from the House of Action. And don't forget, on the 4th of July, we moved the House of Action over to the Interstate Pavilion at 1225 North Marine Drive. We'll be back with more right after this. All right, we're talking Monday the 29th in Longview at the Cowlitz County Fairgrounds. I know you call Don Harris the Bruised Brother, is that right?
I got to tell you what there, Don Harris. You're big, you're tall, but you know something? I don't think you're that bad, dude. And I know one thing. You're going to run into a tornado. You're going to run into a firestorm they call Bart Sawyer. And I'm not going to let you rest, dude. I'm going to pick you up. I'm going to put you down. I'm going to move you wherever I want you to go, dude. I don't care. Because I'll tell you what, this is Championship Wrestling USA. And when we're in Longview, it don't get any better than that. I'm going to wrestle you. I'm going to beat you. I'm going to put you on that mat, dude. And with all those people in Longview there ain't no way I'm going down. So you better bring your brother, bring your daddy, bring your mama. I don't care. Bring the whole family to Longview. And I hope everybody does too, because it's going to be a wild one.
Ooh, Monday the 29th.
All right, now, I know, Sumito, I know you speak a little English here, brother, but Jesse Barr out here was saying that you are tough, but that he can take you on any time. Jesse Barr, Fati, Katilua, Ha, Uma, Jesse Barr, you're very tough. Finish, Uma, you, Jesse Barr. You hear that, Jesse Barr? That means anytime you're ready, this wild Samoan is ready. And believe me, you people haven't seen nothing yet, brother. When you start going crazy, eventually I want you to get real crazy, wild Samoan. Jesse Barr, Uma, Fatioi, Sofa, Soifua. You understand that, Jesse Barr? Well, I don't either. So that's what he's got going in his mind. So next time he sees you, boy, you're going to go down for the 1, 2, 3. And if not, you'll just keep on and on and on. Uma, Ateoi, Sofa, Soifua, Jesse Barr. You hear that? Well, we'll be right back after this, but this guy's crazy. He wants you, Jesse Barr.
And Harris re-injured that right knee of his. And he's not feeling good right now. But that gives C.W. Bergstrom a chance to get to his feet and possibly... Whoa! You hear that kick, Tuff? And get the feet out from under Don Harris.
Oh, all that 280 pounds on top of that leg, Cost.
You see the look? Have you noticed the look on the face of C.W. Bergstrom? I'm telling you, he is serious out there. He's
I do try to look at his face, though, Cost.
Well,
I'm sorry. I'd rather look at Damien.
Damien Knight, you gotta look at... Oh, you need some therapy quick. C.W. Bergstrom brought his game face here tonight. And he is a serious warrior out there. And he doesn't want to stop at anything less than serious injuries on the body of Don Harris.
And I think Moondog Moretti is doing one heck of a referee's job out there.
He's doing a tremendous job. Of course, he's not new at that, you know. Moondog has refereed a lot of matches around the world of pro wrestling.
But when he's in there wrestling, Cost, he's a different man. Oh, almost. He tried to drop that neck across the rope, but he slipped there, Cost.
Well,
what a forearm by Bergstrom there, Cost.
Look at this Bergstrom. Look at it.
Oh, big flying forearm there, Cost.
This is not the same Bergstrom that...
That's what I'm saying. He has changed a lot.
Before his serious injury. Man, he has come back with a different heart, A different spirit, different attitude. Yeah. I'll tell you, this is wrestling, and it's absolute. Did you see what happened there? Yes,
I didn't see nothing, Cross.
Yes, you did. He took that finger. Oh, look at it. You see what he's got? You see what he's got? He's got those brass knuckles in there.
I didn't see nothing, Cross. What are you talking about?
He put his fingers around those brass knuckles. He pulled the brass knucks out, and now CW's gone for the metal chair. But Don Harris pulled out the brass knuckles, Madrill. You didn't see that?
I'm sorry, Cross. I was looking at somewhere else.
Right, yeah, right. Well, see, referee Moondog Moretti knows what happened. So you see, Ron Harris isn't here to help Don Harris. So Don's got to pull out the brass nut.
I wish I could have seen that. All I see is Bergstrom with a chair in the ring, Cross.
Hey! I'll tell you something, boy. You took a chair to my brother's head. You bring that in. That's fine. But I'm going to tell you this right now, son. When you get here next week, you better have you a partner, because my brother's going to be back. And I guarantee you, we're both coming after you, you piece of crap.
C.W. Bergstrom, I don't know if you saw it, but I know you certainly felt it. Don Harris, since he can't bring in his brother, he brings in the brass knuckles.
Well, you're right, Don. I felt him. I felt him big time. It's like getting hit with a brick, you know what I mean? But doesn't surprise me at all. Probably doesn't surprise anybody here. You know, they can't do it straight up. They can't do it fair and square. So what I had to do is I had to lower myself to their level and bring in a chair. I thought that was the next best thing.
Well, chair, at that point is really not much of a match for the brass knuckles. I think the main thing is he didn't get the job done even though he had the brass knuckles.
Oh, neither one of them. Even when they're both out there, they couldn't get the job done. Now, you told me to get a partner for next week, Don Harris, because your brother's going to be back. Well, I hope your brother is back, because I got a partner back there that I got a lot of confidence in, and maybe he should come out now.
Oh, wait a minute now. I know that Don Harris was throwing all these challenges at you and these threats about the fact that his brother's going to be back next week, and now you say you got yourself a partner?
That's right, Don. Right here.
Right here. Jesse Barr. All right. So it's going to be Jesse Barr and C.W. Bergstrom against the Bruise Brothers. Is that right?
That sure is. You know, C.W. is a tough guy, and everybody knows that. But he can't take on both brothers at the same time. So I told C.W. anytime he needs somebody to watch his back, I'd be there. And next Saturday night, I'm going to be right there. And I couldn't ask for much of a better partner, huh, Don?
No, you couldn't. I'll tell you, what a team you guys are going to make. Jesse Barr and C.W. Bergstrom. And I would imagine right now, if Don Harris is in the dressing room, the locker, watching this on the monitor, he's got to be a little bit concerned. He may be reaching for the phone right now.
He's probably doing just that. He's probably calling his brother right now.
All right. You know what's coming down next Saturday night. C.W. Bergstrom, I know you asked for this match with Ron Harris, and you didn't care where it was going to be. Well, it's going to be in Longview, Washington, Monday, the 29th at the fairgrounds.
That's right, and what a better place. What a better place, because remember, Ron, last time we were in Longview, you walked away with a slight headache and probably forgot where you've been. And now your brother's out here shooting his mouth off, telling everybody how you're going to tear my head off. Well, I ain't running, boy. I ain't running. I'm right here. So I'll be waiting in Longview for you. Just don't forget to show up.
Ooh, all right, we're talking Monday the 29th. You know what this man can do in the ring. You know what Ron Harris can do in the ring. What you've got Monday the 29th in Longview is an explosion in the ring. C.W. Bergstrom and Ron Harris.
I'm looking forward to it, Ronnie. I'll tell you what, I don't care if I have to use chairs. I don't care what I have to use. You're going down, and you're going down hard again.
Monday the 29th.
Now, brother man, I don't know if you were listening back there in the monitor. I can see that you're shaking in your boots there because C.W. is going to have Jesse Barr as his partner against you and your brother.
Well, you know, Don Cost out here running his mouth, talking about I still couldn't get the job done. C.W. Bergstrom, you can get Jesse Barr, anybody you want, boy. Because me and Jesse Barr done locked up many a times. We go tooth and nail, long and hard out there. It ain't nothing new to me, but I'm going to tell you two something. C.W., you want to run around with a chair, you want to swing a chair, that's fine with me, son. You want to get violent? Lord knows me and my brother can get violent. You answer violence with violence, as far as I'm concerned. There's going to be some chairs swinging, and there's going to be some butts kicking, and you and Jesse Barr are going to get beat from one end of this building to the other, son.
That's right, next week, baby. All right, baby, what more can I say? It's Fiesta Garden time. Now I got to talk here to the Wild Samoan, and I also got to talk to one of the Bruise brothers. But before that, get ready, Longview, because on the 29th of June, we're coming back to the Cowlitz County Fairgrounds. That starts at 7:45 p.m. And then Tuesday the 30th will be in Shelton, Washington. That's at the Armory. That starts at 7:45 p.m. And then we're going to have a big spectacular here at the pavilion there, Saturday, July 4th, big 4th of July special. There's going to be fireworks in the ring, fireworks out of the ring. Two bands will be playing rock and roll, and the other band will be playing country all night long. That starts at 7 at the pavilion in Portland, Oregon. Now, brother man, we're going back to Longview at the fairgrounds, and who do you have there?
I got the little Bart man. You know, Bart, you come on and you tangle with me, boy, and you get all them little kids you always talking about, and you drag them up in the ring, too, because I don't care about no kids. I don't care about no old women, no men, nothing. I'll kick the crap out of every one of you. My brother's going to be there. C.W. Bergstrom, he's going to tear your head off of your body, son.
And that's right, brother man. I know you don't speak that much English, but you got Mike Winner in Longview.
Mike Winner. Parce oi, uma, le tua oi, uma la yava, le ai, uma, to fasa fua, Mike Winner.
Now, brother, I don't know what that means. Say it in English.
Finish, Mike Winner. Finish. You finish.
What more can you say, Mike Winner? I think you're finished, because when this guy goes crazy, he goes crazy. And, of course, the Latin lover, I'll be in Longview, too. I don't care who I have to wrestle. That's not important to me. That's the 29th, right, boss?
Yes, sir. That's it.
We will see you all there. So we'll see you later, gringos. Adios.
You're going to want to get your tickets early for next Saturday night at the Portland Sports Arena. Next Saturday night, you're going to see Jesse Barr teaming up with C.W. Bergstrom. Sports Arena will be seen on Channel 32, KEBN, Channel 32. And they're going to see that, Al. They're going to see it twice every Saturday. Once at 10 a.m. and again at 5 p.m. on Channel 32. Now, you're still going to see us on your current cable systems that you see us on right now. So, Al Madril, we're going to be taking the entire Northwest by storm. And I'm telling you, are they ever going to be seeing a ton of professional action wrestling?
That's very true there, Cost. But tonight, what I want to see, and I don't think it's going to be on television, but it's the I Quit match with John Rambo and Bart Sawyer.
Whoa, that is going to... I can understand. If they choose not to have that on TV tonight, I can certainly understand why. Very dangerous match anyway. But when you got the likes of Rambo and Bart Sawyer together, you know what's been going on between those two guys lately.
Well, I can understand that, Cost, because I've heard Sawyer screaming and crying.